Hey, welcome to the IndyCar Series Open on iRacing. IndyCars, road and oval. This one's oval. We're at Michigan International Speedway for 100 laps. I am Spear, and I am hoping to bring you one of the most boring races possible. I haven't done these in forever. I did practice. I just want to finish. That's all, finish. Plan is to run at the back and let people do what they're going to do, because people were getting disqualified in qualifying. I've seen people race, seen people practice. It's a mess. I don't understand what it is, but it is what it is. Let's get to the grid.
More fuel before the race is over.
I thought so. Call me crazy. All right. Yeah, so it's incredibly the Wreckfest. What this is. How you survive 100 laps of Wreckfest, I don't know. I considered pit starting, but then I wasn't sure how long it would take me to get out of the pits and get up to speed. They're at full blast and the lap is only 30 seconds. You know, I didn't want to be in danger going a lap down. I don't know why, but that would have been safer. I wouldn't want to come out right in front of the leaders and then be in traffic. So I either want to be far enough in front of them to stay away from them, or far enough behind them just to stay out of the mess. Seriously, this is, I'm very concerned. I am very concerned. If I haven't made that clear, I don't know what it is about pit starter. Car number one. Car number one did qualify P6, but he wrecked on his second lap.
All right, guys.
Wasn't one of the ones disqualified.
Get through the first little bit here.
Get through the first little bit.
Remember not to restart.
That is the key there.
Watch
So
here inside. These guys timing that right, diving down. Side, you're getting into turn one.
So that's what we got. We got car number one, presumably the smartest guy in the field. Guess maybe not. He's quickest. Knows what he's doing, I guess. That's how he got to be car number one. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Number 20 there next to me. Very slow in qualifying, and now he's warming up his tires, so he's a death trap. Apologies to anyone I'm insulting, but really, I'm very scared. I really, honestly, just want to finish. Just leave me alone. Just pretend I'm a ghost. I don't want to battle anyone.
Right,
Maybe we can get down to lap 80. We get down to the last bits. I'll consider it.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
But
Green flag.
how slow these guys are starting.
There will be a caution. Looks like you'll be lining up behind the 16. Get behind the 4.
3 cars dead. What did I tell you? I just want to finish. And did you see me? I wasn't even going. P3, P5, P6. Nope, P6 and car number 1. So P3, P5, and somebody else. Number 22, number 19. All the guys with the lowest IRs, they're now out. Did we even pass the start finish before that happened? No idea. But you see why I hold off at the start. I'm not making this stuff up. I wish I was. I would like nothing better than to have good IndyCar drivers who are clean and quick. And that's not going to be possible. Number 21, number 19, number 22. Yeah, see all the highest IRs, the lowest ratings. Honestly, listen, I'm for everybody can drive whatever they want. But I can't imagine it's fun going out on lap 1. I get fun out of completing a race. Not getting a corner in, it doesn't seem fun to me. I don't understand people. I don't understand why these people aren't catching the field. This is equally confusing. Why we're just drifting around back here. Oh, I should be saving fuel. Wasn't even thinking. Well, it doesn't matter. There's car number 1. He's going back in and top off. Fuel and tires. Why not? I'm afraid to, because the game can bug out. When you get a first lap crash like that, if you're not over the start finish line or something, it bugs out, gives you flags. And I'm like, I don't want any part of that. Well, I don't pit within 2 laps. Normally I would. I don't want number 1 behind me. Okay, so out of 22 cars, we're down to 16. Several didn't even get into session. I can't make this stuff up. But we're car number 3. We're car number 3, so we are going to have to finish pretty good to not lose iRating. And I do want to. I'm racing against Ben. Normally we'd be in the same race, but I was feeling under the weather on Friday, so Ben raced. We would have been in different splits anyway. So Ben raced. He did pretty well. I don't remember what he got, like 6th? He did pretty well. So, you know, I'm looking to do good. Do well. I'm always looking to do good, but I'm rarely good. I'm looking to do well.
You're ready to roll here. Make sure you double check.
Alright, everyone's in the pits again. I love this guy. This guy's just like me. Gary Evers. He's my hero. He drives just like I do. You got a chance, you're at the back, you got a chance to pit. Pit.
27.
Free fuel, free tires, there's no reason not to. Who's ahead of me here? Car number 16. Car number 4. Now number 4 here got into session right as we were gridding. He missed all of practice and qualifying. That might have been intentional. What you do is you get in right at the end of qualifying, or after the end of qualifying, and you're instantly at the back of the field, regardless of your car number. So you just log in like 8.5 minutes, 8:15. Oh, you got to time it though. You got to know how long it takes to load the thing. You could do it. It could be done. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he did it intentionally. I'm saying it could be done. All right. I am not going to take the outside because if car number 1 wants to go driving, he can go driving. 16. I'm worried about 16.
Let's fly back that seat real quick.
And what we want to do is make sure we don't pass anybody.
Steering wheel. You're ready to roll here.
If we pass anybody, we're in big trouble.
Pace car's off. Be ready. Green.
Number 1 is free to pass me on the outside there.
Outside.
There you go.
Clear. 1 minute 28.4.
Number 16 seems to be losing me. Oh man, somebody's right up against the wall up there. Car number 4. We just lifted off. Alright, this should be a big enough gap. I could have tried to save fuel and drafted off people, but somebody's leaving the pits, one of those guys who already wrecked. Number 21, so mark my words now, I'm predicting number 21 is in a future accident. Flat, but 21's just going around right on the bottom. Holy mackerel. You going back to the pits? Nope, he's just driving around on the bottom. Oh, and then he comes up. Oh boy. 33. little concerned. Not gonna lie. But we are doing laps. I used to be fairly decent at ovals, but the Indy cars, it's just so wrecky. So many incidents. However, now that I've said that, run back my slaw. I'll just go next 80 laps without a caution. Number one's making another move up there. Hindsight 2020, well, I don't know. I mean, I was looking at number one when he pit started to see when he came out, but because the caution came so early, I wasn't really sure. It's hard to tell when he would have won. That was on the brakes at the start finish, so it's hard to say where he would have come out in relation to everybody else. 21 is definitely going backwards. It does appear we're going to have to pass him. We don't want to. Going backwards. 33.4. If he can keep up with the other car, we won't pass him. No, he's not keeping up with the other car. Just lost 3/10. Lost another 2/10 there. Alright. Oh my goodness. We're 5 and these guys who wrecked are coming out of the pits. Right in front of me, both of them. Lovely. Oh, man, he's crawling on that wall. This guy's actually pretty fast. I think he just slowed down just to let me have the spot because he's flat, but I wish he wouldn't have done that. And I really thought about staying behind him. I do not want people behind me. Too low there, 21. Too low. Danger at pit exit, pit entry rather. Okay, Cloud Lima behind me is actually pretty fast.
Outside. Clear up top.
That's 21. What are you doing?
He has a lap down, right?
You know, I can't explain to people. Like, I don't want to be sandwiched between 21 and 5, so I slow down and let 5 through. And what does 21 do? Swerves, gets off the road. I don't. Can't explain it. I saw the danger. I avoided the danger. The danger cleared itself. But oh well. You gotta. So how many cars really are left? 17. So there's 17 cars left. 15 on the lead lap. I gotta tell you, I honestly was not expecting this long of a green flag run here. Looks like we can go to about 40, lap 44 on fuel, so that's not gonna be an issue. Hey, there's car number 20 up there. Oh, my relative. I believe he was the one who started next to me. I was a little worried about. Ooh, there's somebody. Oh, no, car number 1 is wrecked in the pit lane. And I'm wondering, because there is a bump. That's what I told him. Well, I didn't tell him, I said it at the time. When 21 was down there. If you are low, coming out of 4, if you're low on the track, there's a bump there that is going to spin you, and it looks like Evers has, he may have had to, he may have sent him into the wall. Yeah, that's why you'll always see me up here. You won't see me down over to the left over there. Because, nasty bump. Actually, a couple go over the first one, probably go over the second. I mean, I might have it all wrong. It might just spun some other way, or maybe had help some other car. Who knows? But either way. Car number 21 is left the server as well. Don't understand that. He was driving just fine. Did he? I don't know. I wasn't watching. Did he scrape the walls somehow? I really wasn't watching because I was busy watching the guy behind me because I was letting him through. But 33, 22. Alright, keep 14. Like I warned you before the race that I wasn't planning on fighting and making this decided. Michigan is a... I don't understand it, but people wreck so much. And of course, you know, having said that, we're having this big long flag run. Alright, so I can go to lap 42, 40, 42. Okay, we got a new leader. The people are up there fighting for the lead. I got that, man. I mean, I get it. It's exciting fighting for the lead. Oval racing, where the lead on lap 23 is not that important. The idea here is we're back safe. We're going to let the field thin out a bit. Get a couple pit stops under our belt, and then we'll get into the action. Could have kept my foot in, but didn't take a chance. That car number 5 is 8 laps down, so it's got nothing to race for. 33.2, which I promise you will not stop racing. On the restart, expected to be nice, but never mind. I wasn't sure I was going to do this race. This particular race. Time slot. Normally I'd want to do a time slot that splits, so I can get into the top split racing against faster drivers. But you know, I was feeling okay. But well, all right, I feel okay. This is probably a good time, buddy. Let's get out there and do it. But yeah, this race is making me look like a fool. I said everybody wrecks in Michigan, and nobody's wrecking. Well, I don't want to do green flag stuff. Laps. As car number 3 in this 22 car field. I don't know what the strength field is, but I'm going to have to get a pretty good result. The leaders are 1, 2, 3 right next to each other within a tenth of a second, so things are happening on track, believe it or not. My paws are getting tired. Holding the wheel for so long. Got 4 guys up there now. about 5. Dang, that slaps went by fast. Sad that maybe one of the first to hit because I haven't been able to grab to save fuel off anything. Number 5 won't be fitting. Done a whole different strategy. Putting in under caution will be, or under green, sorry, will be a little concerning. I did a couple practice runs, but not having done oval in years, a little rusty. Leaders on pit road. Taking the undercut, making sure he gets in there. This time? Oh, pit lane closed. Oh, no.
The racetrack will be pissed off if somebody else on the racetrack before this race is over with. Closed. Alright, you're going to have to come around this main car.
They're not good. I don't have fuel to make it. Do I have fuel to make it? I do not. Pit lane closed, but I do not have fuel to make it around. I don't. I've got to stop. Dang it. Well, that didn't work out well.
You got to start the back of the field. Pit too soon. We'll just have to fall back.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Let me go.
Go.
Well, it's just dropped to the end.
You'll line up behind the 16.
So we have to let everybody else go by. That was an unfortunate time pit stop. Or whatever I'm trying to say. Caution was an unfortunate caution period.
Line up behind you two. Alright, we need to be behind the 17. Get behind the 4.
Oh.
Pit box in 10, 5.
So it looks like
3,
16 and 20
2, 1.
were in that wreck.
Right here.
20 was the guy, I believe, who started next to me, who I was worried about.
Go, man, go. 0 speed. behind 18.
So I think there might be 12 cars remaining. Right now it says I'm 10. I think there might be 12.
Oh, well, it looks like we're going.
No, it still says I'm 10th.
Pit box in 10,
So I don't know what's going on.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Go, man, go, 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 go. Go, man, go,
Forgot
go,
some-
go, 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 go. Go, man, go, go, man, go.
What the?
They rode speed all the way down.
Alright.
Go beyond, one to go.
Now there's two guys behind me.
Make sure you get yourself something to drink.
Did they? Oh, somehow
I
they
think
got
we should be
stuck
behind the 7.
behind these other cars. They must have got stuck behind the pace car somehow on this hitting. Oh, Gerardo, he was car number 1, and somehow he's got stuck behind pace car. All right, so we are 12th.
I think we should be behind the 7. Extra breath.
A couple more spots there. Everything's set.
Engine cars off, be ready. Green. Look forward, get some more.
We got tires and fuel set.
1 minute, 26.4.
And I've already lost the field. Oh! Well, that's because we had to go so slow to let number 7 by. Had we not let him by before it started, we would have had a black flag, unfortunately. No matter how far behind he is. Looks like number 2 got a black flag for some reason. Never hitting. See, that's what I didn't want. The game has rules. You have to obey the rules. And sometimes the rules bite you because there's very little wiggle. There's no understanding. Well, see, that guy just got the wave around. And I got to let him by. It's not time for that. Number 2 is still in the pits.
32.8.
If you have fuel and tires set, you'll have a longer penalty. But he didn't have a black flag. I mean, that's kind of damage or something. No, I think I would have seen some damage because I mean, the guy's right there. And he's back up. So just a long penalty. So here we are, E11. E11 of 22, so we're in the top half of the field already. Number 14 here seems to be losing the pace. Should I take him? I don't know.
32.9.
I'm glad it was only dropped to end and I had to pit for fuel. If it had been a black flag for every closed pits, I would have been very unhappy. I mean, I'm turning out fuel. There's nothing I can do. No!
Out. What can we do to try to help it if we
Three
do another
cars.
restart? The road's closed. You're going to be lining up behind us 14. Should be starting behind us
18 got in the
18. I
accident,
think
but
we should be behind us 18.
I doubt he can catch me. Maybe he can't catch me. He was definitely involved in it. He is catching me. He's passing. Going quick. Probably needs a new wing. Fit next time by. We're pitting next time by.
We're going to restart behind us 18. You've been lining up behind us 14.
18, I might have gotten away with something there. He got in the accident. Number 6 here. Oh. Dude, give it up. The race is over.
Get behind the 6.
Why does everybody else get to pass the 6 and I gotta...
Open.
That was the guy in the
Alright, looks
accident.
like you're going to be lining up behind the 6.
Looks like he's about to lose his side pod.
Looks like you should be lining up behind us 14.
Alright, let's not get involved in any unlucky business here. Oh, there's some speeding!
Pitbox in
What?
10. 5.
If I wasn't already in
3,
last place and hoping
2,
to stay in last
1.
place, I'd be concerned.
here.
But I wasn't even watching them. I was watching all the cars in front that were having such a hard time.
Go, man, go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard. But I believe we're going to have to come down pit road.
What?
Too fast pit road. Huh, okay. So we're
No,
gonna
just
drop
dropped to
the
end.
inside, Fall back. Looks like you'll be lining up
Oh.
behind the 7.
Look at him.
I think we should be behind the 7.
We are behind the 7. I'm always getting these drop to end penalties. 9 cars left on the lead lap. This is more like I mentioned. This is more Michigan work. That the guys are just gonna wreck. I can't explain that. And the guys who hit on the second lap.
Pitbox in
14 there.
10.
I don't want it behind me. Not sure I want it in
Halfway
front of me.
next time. Keep it up.
5, 3,
Halfway next time.
2, 1. Right here.
Go, man, go, 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 go.
We're going.
Pit road speed all the way down. We're on 1 to go. Let's be behind 5.
Get a lot of these drop to end penalties. Tires set, fuel set. I think I'll be able to lower the fuel requirements quite a bit on the next stop. Okay, so we're halfway.
5.
We've made it halfway. There's your participation.
Tires cleaned up there, Hot Rod.
Thank you.
Race cars off.
Race cars off. What are they doing? Single file.
He knows you're coming.
What is going on here?
Got a few cars to pass.
Number 5 just got himself a black flag, pass it low before start and finish. Well done. That's why I didn't want to be behind 14. You're going to give me a penalty. I figure he'll wreck me too. What's going on with all these guys? Look at them. 2, 3 wide. Man, come on. Number 5 is getting in there. 7 laps down or more. Yeah, see? I got black flag. I don't know. Oh, there are all cars behind me getting black flag as well. They're all back markers. I don't. What are you fighting for? They're all back markers not fighting for position with anyone. Oh, I am doing a lot of whining this race, but honestly, I am confused, flabbergasted. And I noticed that the top 3 seem to be just driving away from everybody else because of all the, look at the top 3 and the other guys. Because of all the crazy start, they're so far away. Doesn't really matter. It's only halfway. We've gone up to 9th from 22nd. Technically, did I ever get to 22nd? Because that guy was in the pits and cars crashed out before the guy passed me leaving the pits. So even though I stopped on the shoulder here and let everybody go by, I may have never actually gotten to be last. That's crazy. Absurd. Alright. We got Cloud back up behind me. Wow. 14, 18, 10. A group of 3, and 3 single cars.
33, 21.
So we are predicting more monkey business. Listen, come back to bite you when you're counting on monkey business and no monkey business happens. But it's Michigan. Michigan is the site where I actually got on the radio in a public lobby for the last time. Was it on the radio or was it chat? But whatever it was the last time. But now I was wrecked out for countless times. This must have been, wow, at least 3 years ago. It was like, this is the worst race I'd ever been in. Because you'd just be driving down the straight bit or the slightly curved bit here, or the straight bit between 2 and 3. And people just slam into you. It was ridiculous. It was a ridiculous race. When you can't go straight. There you go, we're on a straight bit. When cars are slamming to the left and right of you, we even slamming into you. I was just told him, I was like, I can't handle this. It was just so. It's just so. This. It has a real ability just to feel like a lottery. And I've always noticed it on Michigan. I don't know what it is about Michigan, but Michigan has always seemed like that was the one I've always noticed on. Other ones, it's weird. And they're like tiny ones like Iowa, which you would think would be demolition derby because it's so small and so many cars. Not really. Not as precious. I think that because this is, wide open, that people are lower skilled guys staying wide open when they should be taking cautions. Whereas other tracks where you have to use your brakes, you have to think, use your brakes, slow down, and think about your turns. So, but who knows? All right, P9. Is there a chance we're top 5 here? I'll knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it. But it's starting to be about that time where next restart I'm going to have to think about sanding the ground. Of course, I don't want cars number 2 and 5 on the down. They're going to be behind me on the restart. I don't know what to do. Honestly, if we restart, I would want to be ahead of the back markers, and the game will try to put me ahead of the back markers. But honestly, I think I just want to let them go by. Because they've shown that they are racing. You know, they're 5 and 10 laps back, respectively. For whatever reason, on that restart, they were racing with everybody on the lead lap. I don't think I want to be involved in that. I want to fight for more positions, but really just want to get some more laps and some more driving under my belt in race conditions. So these first few weeks, I have no idea what the schedule's like. I mean, I wrote it down somewhere, but I've committed none of it to memory. I know next week it's back to road course, back to Barber. It doesn't, I don't think it goes I don't think it goes road oval all the time. I think a couple weeks might be the same back to back. But next week is Barber? No, I think it's Mid-Ohio. It's Mid-Ohio next week. And if you're about to watch the next video in this list, and it's Mid-Ohio, IndyCar, week 3, I can't imagine me doing very well. I just have such a hard time. I don't know the name of that corner, but it's in the back. It's the one with the big hill. You turn right. You turn left at the crest of on the crest of the hill, you're turning left. And then you're going downhill blind, and then turning right. And I do not like it. I can't do it. I mean, if I was better at it, I'm sure I'd like it, but I'm not very good at it. So, I'm tired. So chalk that one up to a bend week. Ben's gonna beat me in that race. Heck, we might not even be in the same splits anymore. I don't know. I'm gonna suggest Ben does a different time slot for oval weeks in Indy cars. Since our iRatings are so different, probably almost never be in the same split. So he should probably race with Howard. Have somebody to race with. This race would be more fun if I had somebody to race with, but I don't know any of these guys. Never heard of any of them. Dixon. K. Dixon 2. He sounds familiar. He may have been racing years ago. He's car number 4, so he's got some talent. So I may recognize that name. I don't know. But you know, I've talked about it before. I like the series where it's the same guys all the time, or most of the time. Like the Lotus 49, Lotus 79. But you know those guys. Here, I just feel like it's just a pickup race. 32. Not as exciting as racing against people you know, or at least have heard of, recognize. All so 30 laps to go or so. Got one last stop to make. I'm going to adjust fuel because it looks like it's saying I need much less than I'm currently going for. 32. 6. Wait, that's 6. That's 5.7. Now it says 5.3. 4.8 sometimes. But you really got to keep your eye on that calculator. 5.8, 4.9. Thanks. I'm not seeing anything over 6. So. But I haven't even been watching the road. I haven't been watching the road at all. Yeah, I've been watching the fuel thing and refueling, and you know, after a while, it's 5.9. I might I might go another half gallon. Woo. Now that I watch them for the make mistakes. 32.9. If we get a caution, I won't need that extra half gallon. If I look like that, I won't need half gallons. Before Ronald Overbay. I recognize that name. I think it was from this car. But most of the names I recognize would be. Oh my goodness, he's gone off again. That's twice, dude. So I'm guessing he's got some damage, but he's well off the track, so he's not going to cause a caution.
I think we're going to want to stay out here, but I'll leave that up to you.
I'm definitely not staying out, dude.
We turned behind the 14.
That was a suspicious caution. We really shouldn't have been cautioned. He was well off the track, so I don't know how that happens. What's this guy? All right, so
behind 14.
What are we gonna do? About
Open. It's time.
about restart. Overbay's going again.
Line up behind the pace car.
Pit boxing 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oops. Look at that. What is going on up there?
We rode speed all the way around, man. Line up behind the 9.
Spear and Clow in the pits again.
Pit box in
I'm
10,
more than happy to follow Clow. He's got speed, he's
5,
fast. I mean, he
3,
got
2,
whatever happened to him to
1.
make it 10 laps down, I
right
don't know.
here.
He didn't even stop. He just wanted to be at the back of the field, and I won't let him.
Go Mango, go Mango, hard, hard, hard.
"23 laps.
One to go.
Uh-oh.
All right, buddy.
Let's catch the field.
Line up behind 5.
No, somehow number 2 is, number 2 stayed up for a wave around. I'm almost certain he needs to, pit again. But for whatever reason. The wave around is useless.
They could be lining up behind 5.
Behind the 5. So we're kind of, this is the worst of all. I mean, if I was going to be restarting, I'd rather start behind Rojas, P8. I wanted to start behind both of the lap cars, but unfortunately I was unable to do so.
No, you're on the way.
And the guy behind me just refused to pass me. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to wreck right into me.
Clear high.
And now I've lost the path. What the? I don't understand people. It would, you know, honestly, had I stayed on my trajectory, I mean, I know he pulled off at the end. Honestly, I would not have put it past him just to drive into the back of me, because that's IndyCar racing. The guys will just drive right into the back of you, like that, for whatever reason. Yeah, look at this. That's the end of that. We're 9th.
37 lap.
I trust that guy absolutely 0%, and he was clueless as to why I would be up against the wall. I'm clearly letting you go by high, right behind Cloud, and he just wouldn't do it. When people aren't on the outside, that means pass them outside. Well, this is a disappointing end to a boring race, but I did promise you this.
34, 25.
So don't say I don't deliver. We just wanted to finish. We're going to lose points here at 9th, but there's a big wreck up there.
God. What do you got now?
2 cars
Whoa.
out.
Whoa. We're going to restart behind this 14.
P1 and 2? Yeah, P1 and 2. Well, at least they were battling for the win. I mean, if you're going to crash for the win. Definitely. That's what you do. It's mostly frustrating for me. I'll be back here in last place, and when somebody hits me in last place, it's like, why are we crashing for last place? I remember that used to be a big thing. When I'd start in the back, it'd be like I'd be 22nd, somebody would be 23rd, and they'd really be fighting me to get by me, and then sit in front of me. And then when I tried to pass them, they'd gently block or box me in and stuff like that. And I'd be like, we're in last place, man. With 100 laps to go, there's so. But yeah, you know, you crash them for the lead late in the race. Things happen. And that's the way to do it, because you're battling for the lead. That's exciting.
Looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 9.
I'm going to stay behind the 14.
Pit box in 10,
Now, hopefully, we got everybody in front of me.
5,
We got the 2 back
3,
markers.
2,
I told
one.
you
right here.
that one had to pit again. Connie. I knew he'd be pitting. Cloud just pits every time just because he wants to be in back.
Go, man, go, 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 go.
Oh, go. All right. Connie there, I knew he had to pit for fuel and tires. Not sure why he took the wave around, but hey, lap's a lap.
He'd be lining up behind at 14.
And he wouldn't have lost anything if he didn't get the wave around. But these two cars, the back markers, we've seen them again, time and time again. They're quick, and they're not afraid to fight with the guys on the lead lap. That's why I want them in front of me. Because they are going to do that again. And, you know, they won't be letting me by. So we want to top 5? I didn't mention top 5 about halfway through. I was like, that seems unreal. We're only halfway through. One more 2-car accident. And,
He'd be lining up behind at 14.
But yeah, this is essentially IndyCar where you take out 2/3 of the field, set them to the last 20 laps.
Behind at 14.
If we just do that at the start of the race, we can save a lot of time. But I feel like I've gotten
Pit box in.
the
10,
driving down, pit strategies,
5,
when to pit, how to pit,
3, 2,
this tricky
1.
concrete
right
pit
here.
area, which I keep going too far. I did once, but the other times I thought I was. Cloud drives through every time when we get past him. I won't do it.
Go, man, go. Go, go. Good job, Andrew. Go, go. Hard, hard, hard.
Who's Andrew? My pit, one of my pit guys must be Andrew. All right,
1 to go.
there we go.
Get behind 5.
It is a 17-lap shootout. Plenty of fuel, plenty of tires. Just gotta make sure to survive. What am I saying? Let's just survive. Let's just hang out.
All right,
The
buddy.
Sunday drive.
Line up
This
behind
Sunday,
at 5.
believe it or not, we're on a Sunday drive.
Should be starting behind at 5.
I wish this would have been top split, but it didn't split. So,
Take a nice big deep breath here.
and top
Refocus.
split is really no cleaner. I don't know what it is about Michigan,
Nice and smooth, bud.
but you saw the top 2 guys. They crashed. You know,
Pace cars off.
top split guys are aggressive and ready to make moves and push it, attack.
Back roll.
So,
Turn the lap down and
you know, people crash for different reasons or the same type of reason. Doesn't really matter.
1.8.
Alright. And I could have done that better too. Gotta work on the restarts. We've learned that. I haven't had a real chance at it because I've been letting people get away on the restarts intentionally. And I really should have
35.9.
tried more to keep up with it. That one was my fault. I didn't want to keep closer to them. I didn't want to, you know, overtake or be sticking my nose in, but I didn't want to be closer. I completely missed it. I was watching the car in front of me instead of the leader. You gotta watch the leader, really. You gotta watch both, because you can't be wrecking into the car in front of you. But I was really worried that the car in front of me might try something dastardly, because I trust no one. So I was focusing too much on him. But I really should have been watching the leader, because you watch the leader, because when the leader goes, you go. And if the car in front of you is a little bit slow, then you can get a jump on it. But if you wait until the car in front of you goes, then you're already behind it. You've already lost that jump on him. So you gotta watch the leader and be careful of the car in front of you. So I totally messed it up. That's okay. And I'm in the wrong engine map, which explains everything. which probably might explain the whole restart procedure. Well, that was Muppet Spear to the rescue there. But you see the back markers, they are mixing it up. They are getting in there with the leaders. Not just the lead lap car, they're getting in there with the lead cars. And leaders pitting now, so people have crashed into pit lane. Don't come back. Oh, that guy's coming back on track. That's probably up. That's a protest.
We're going to restart behind the 14 leader pit road.
Yeah, I think he's crashed. So that's P5 for Spear. Watch your fuel map, Spear. But now do you understand? Michigan is crashing. You just want to finish. I ain't saying this is exciting. I'm saying you want a good finish. Why are there 5 cars here? I'm car number 6. Where's the other guy? Oh, the guy's behind me. How did that guy get behind me? Was he ahead of the leaders? Oh my goodness. So number 2 might have been ahead of the leaders when the leaders crashed. You know, it may have caused the leaders to crash. But I wanted a good result. You know,
Pit boxing 10.
I'm fighting for points with Ben. There's not a lot of points on offer in this race because of the low strength of field and the single
3,
split.
2,
So it was important that I get the best
1.
finish I can. So
right
that
here.
entailed not taking chances and just taking the freebies.
Go, 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 go. All right, buddy. Line up behind you.
Yeah, so I feel confident that these back markers are scary. I feel confident racing here. The back of the field. So there's 7 cars running, I guess.
Line up behind the 2.
Oh, there's God, I've been racing the guy the whole day. The back marker, the other back marker is in 3rd there. He's pitting, as always. I've been racing in the whole race. Clow. I raced in the whole race. I couldn't remember his name. I'm sorry, Clow. You know, I got brain things. And you can't be focusing on names, but focusing on driving.
10. 5. 3.
I think
Come on,
I think Clow will get
One.
with 10 laps to go. I think he'll get those 2 freebies we just got.
Go, man, go, go, man, go.
Right, he finishes.
Road speed all the way down.
But that's the thing now. Clow, I don't know. Do you want excitement or do you want to?
I think we should be behind the time.
Yeah, that's how it always is. Do you want excitement or do you want your best finish? Right now, I think the back markers are going for excitement. See, the problem is if they get in an incident, dicing with these guys, then they won't get all these freebies. There's several freebies on offer. They could finish 6th and 7th instead of 8th and 10th. So.
Behind the
But I'm counting on these guys to
you know all the rules. Get to the line.
attack.
Do your
Go for
thing.
the attack, guys.
Race cars in. Be ready. Green, green, green. That's it, man. Get up to the bumper. No move.
I don't want them to move.
Favorite stuff as best we can. One.
Saying my stuff.
30.1.
What? I don't know what that guy's doing. Number 14. Is he coming to wreck me? You know what? It would not have surprised me if he would have come to wreck me. Did he get black flag? I think he got black flag. What is with this guy? I don't know what happened to number 14 there. He just,
He's looking good.
he has lost the pace there. He continues to fall back, so I don't know what he was doing. But, you know, you never know. People might get distracted. Things happen at home. You're trying to race. You got a dog barking or a cat jumps on you or family members doing something. So you never know what's going on in somebody's home. That might cause them to be a muppet. And going slowly isn't being a muppet, but he's going super slowly. I don't know what happened to him. You know, he continues to go slower and slower. I don't honestly know. Was there any contact on the restart? Maybe he broke away? Maybe? I don't know. But I love that these guys are dicing up there, the back markers. They are so likely to just take these other guys out. 32.1. I don't want to get too close with them dicing like this. I really should. With 5 laps to go, I need to get in there if I want a podium. But with those 2 back markers in there, do I really want to? Plow seems to be the smart one. Hanging off him. Connie seems to be a nutter. He wants to be in the lead. Oh, he slaps down. It's really kind of ruining the race for other people. See, that's the thing. You know, you've got the right to race, but really, when you're 3 laps down, you're 3 laps down, you're not making that up in 5 laps. So the only reason you'd be paddling like that is to cause trouble. You're ruining other people's races.
32.6.
Yeah, I could tell Cloud was going to let me by. I could tell for a couple corners that he was ready for me to make a move. I mean, with such little time left. There's Connie is on the outside, but he's still, oh my goodness. Well, let's see how we're getting in there with 2 laps to go.
32.6. That car's in front of you.
Yes, he is. Maybe he's finally coming up the ghost. Nope. Not even a lift it. Nope. It's not. He's right there, so I can't do it.
32.7.
especially the last lap. The last part of the last lap, he gets out of the way. Come on, man. No. It'll look good on the timing screens. But,
Not bad, everybody. All right, going on down there, not bad.
hey, Overbay, Ronald Overbay.
Good
He's
work
one of the
there.
guys that said I recognize, having raced with him for a while. Connie's finished 6th and Cloud 7th. So there you go. They got 6th and 7th. So that's why you never give up. You don't give up. You know, they were 10 laps down right at the start of the race, and 6th and 7th. So there you go. P4 for
Coming through by the
Spear.
truck. Coming your way, fellas. Earl, thanks. Good job tonight.
So you got to watch every second of these races because you never know. This is what 88 great laps for me. Yeah, see, that's the thing. He was racing for the lead, and then he crashed out. That's great, and people like that, and that's lots of fun too. But I prefer to get better results. We were less than 3/10 off, so I think we could have had a run if Connie wouldn't have been in there. I'm not saying we would have gotten anything, but we could have had to go for it. But it would have been dangerous. So there you go. Start at 13th. Tried to let everybody by at the start. 2 stop and hold and a crash from behind ruined my race. You know, that's IndyCars. So almost down to 22nd, back up to 4th. Well, there you go. That is IndyCars. Well, I was going to show anything, any replays? Not really. We didn't. That happened. We didn't do anything. But that's what I'm saying. You know, I wish IndyCar was cleaner. That's all. I wish there was less crashing, where you could trust people to go back and forth. And even at the end there, I was very worried about getting in there because it's crashy. And you saw how all I did was hang out at the back. I passed one guy for position. I may have passed some other guys from time to time. Did I? I don't have any recollection of that, but maybe I did pass a guy and let him by again. But no, I passed one guy and I finished 4th. That's not right. Well, okay, I got the schedule right here. Right here. Next week, as I said, was Mid-Ohio, and then Le Mans. So 2 road courses in a row. Oh, and then I don't have the next oval, Montegui. So it'll be a while before we're back on oval I've got, which is Iowa, which I mentioned. So hopefully Iowa, well, we'll see. I like it. I used to really love Iowa, but it's a very big challenge, and I'm going to have to really work hard to do well at that. All right, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit some other button, and the bell, and the Lon button. She's sitting there watching. And I will see you guys next time. Ciao for now.